Half a day, everybody. Greetings from Guam. I'm just popping in really quick to talk about this month's essential oil of the month, which is one of the products that I was most excited about that was just released at conference, and that is our Detoxification Essential Oil Blend. So this is a blend that is a cleansing fresh fusion of pink and white grapefruit, lemon, lime, mint, helichrysum, and coriander. And it says it's safe for ages 7 and up. Make sure to dilute in a carrier oil and keep out of reach of children. So I just wanted to pop in really quick and talk about what this essential oil is made up of. So first of all, it has one of my favorite essential oils in it, which is grapefruit. So grapefruit is very uplifting, it's cleansing, it's very highly energetic. It helps reduce tension and depression and exudes happy outward energy. So grapefruit is very helpful for antibacterial properties, its antidepressant properties, analgesic, which means that it helps reduce the sensation of pain. So this is a great oil to have in this blend. So it also contains lemon, which again, I know I've mentioned before, but any citrus oil is going to be very emotionally uplifting, cleansing. It helps expand energy, promotes a sense of opening, helps reduce tension and depression, and invites happy outward energy. So again, very similar to what grapefruit does. Lemon is also anti-inflammatory, analgesic, antibacterial. So this is another great citrus oil to have in this blend. So the next oil that it contains is lime. So lime are very refreshing. Lime, and it doesn't say on the bottle if it's cold pressed or if it's distilled. So if it's distilled, then it's not phototoxic. If it is cold pressed, then it is phototoxic, which just means you need to be careful when going out in the sun if you've applied this topically. You need to make sure that you're diluting it appropriately, which means that you need to have no more than 4 drops in an ounce of carrier oil. So just beware that you do need to make sure that this is well diluted in case it does contain the cold pressed lime. So lime is very bright, uplifting, and it helps to chase away stagnant energy. So next we have Spearmint essential oil. So I'm actually going to flip through. I was very excited to get this new book. So Salvatore Battaglia is actually very well known in the essential oil community, and this is my first book of his that I've gotten. I just recently got it. I was very excited. It's his Materia Medica, so it's got tons of information, so you can see it's a pretty big book. So according to this, let's see, spearmint is warm, slightly green, herbaceous, penetrating aroma reminiscent of the odor of the crushed herb. So it's been used in both Western and Eastern cultures as an aromatic, stomachic, stimulant, antiseptic, local anesthetic, and antispasmodic in treating indigestion. So this is going to be very helpful for digestive issues. It's also helpful as an antiemetic, which is if somebody feels nauseous, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial. So this is another great oil to have in this particular blend. Next we have Hyssop. So I was really interested in a lot of these oils because they're oils that I wasn't familiar with and I had to look them up. So Hyssop is steam distilled from the leaves and flowering tops of the plant. And it says it's got a powerful, sharp, sweet, camphoraceous odor and a warm, spicy undertone. It comes from the Greek word hyssopus, itself derived from the Hebrew word izab, meaning good scented herb. So it says both the flowers and leaves have been highly valued since antiquity for their therapeutic properties, and it was one of the bitter herbs mentioned in the Old Testament. It's used for sore throats, coughs, colds, digestive disorders, intestinal ailments, and menstrual complaints as an herb. So it should be similar to spearmint as far as helping with digestive benefits. It's antimicrobial, antiviral, and I'm excited to see how that performs in this particular oil. So this was one of my favorite things that was introduced at conference. I love the way this smells. I actually liked this more than the Tension Away blend, which was the oil of the month last month. But I love them both, and so I'm excited to start using this. So next we have coriander. So coriander is actually one of the essential oils that you can use. Coriander essential oil, which comes from the seed, or cilantro essential oil, which comes from the leaves. But this is actually from the seed. It's very fresh, sweet, spicy, and woody with floral and citrus notes. And this is one of the oldest known herbs. It's been cultivated for over 3,000 years. It's mentioned in ancient Egyptian, Greek, and Latin writings, and in most old herbal texts. So this is also analgesic, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. So this, again, is why it's helping your body to detox and get out the things that you don't want to have. So next we have Galbanum, which is another one that I had to look up. So let me find that one. So Galbanum is from, it's obtained by steam distillation of the root exudation of F. galbaniflua. It says that it is a powerful green leaf-like odor with a woody pine needle-like and balsamic undertone. So it can be described as the scent of green peppers or a tossed green salad. So as an herbal, it's often used in a similar way to asafoetida, which is for the treatment of wounds, inflammation, and skin disorders, and for respiratory, digestive, and nervous system ailments. So it says that it's anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antiseptic, aphrodisiac, balsamic, carminative, cicatrisant, emmenagogue, expectorant, hypotensive, restorative, and tonic. So basically what that means is it's going to be very beneficial to help soothing the body, and it's also going to be helpful with helping to reduce like any kind of bacterial infections, microbial infections, stuff like that. And it's very restorative. So this is one that's going to be probably also uplifting based on the fragrance, and be beneficial to people for that purpose. And then finally, the last oil that this contains is Helichrysum. So Helichrysum is an oil that is very emotionally balancing. It helps heal current emotional trauma as well as old emotional wounds. It helps encourage intuition and creative dreaming. And Patricia Davis has described it as honey for the psyche. So this is one that when you're using Helichrysum alone, it's actually very helpful for healing wounds. So from a therapeutic perspective, it's analgesic, anti-allergenic, anti-inflammatory, antidepressant. So this particular blend, this detoxification blend, is just an all-around good oil to have if you need some emotional support, if you need some uplifting. It's going to be very helpful for any kind of physical or emotional trauma support. So this is going to be one that's going to be really helpful to diffuse, because whenever you're addressing emotional aspects of the body, it's best to diffuse so that you can get that fragrance directly into your olfactory system and directly into your brain. So this is a great one to have to diffuse around the house. And it would also be helpful, because it does have analgesic properties, to make sure that you're diluting it properly, which for adults is going to be about 4 drops or so in a teaspoon of carrier oil, and, or I'm sorry, 4 drops in an ounce of carrier oil, of about 1 drop to 2 drops in a teaspoon. So it should be a really helpful oil to have on hand, and If you guys have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help. I look forward to hearing what everybody's feedback is on this oil, and let me know what you think once you give it a try. Have a great day. Bye-bye.